I've always had a big I don't care mentality, and you gotta have that. Otherwise, you're not gonna get anywhere. If I'm gonna be in the spotlight, then you're gonna be very concerned with people who say about you. That's not a good attitude to have. You know?
With all your accomplishments, Alistair, Strikeforce, Pride, K1, is the UFC belt the one thing that's kind of missing, the one thing that you still really desire and want?
You said it. It is. It is. I mean, we went basically to all these different promotions, and we always give it one hell of a fight. And you know, we came out on top many times. And now all these other promotions are kind of like gone, and the UFC is the one big one left, and it truly is the biggest one. It's worldwide. Everywhere where I go, I get recognition. I get recognized. UFC truly is the elite, and it is the only one missing. So the last belt, September 10th, we're gonna get it, and we're gonna write history. 86 fights all around the world, and training and competing for 22 years. So I've already seen it. I've been there, I've done that. And you know, Cleveland is nice. It's nice. It's nice people. It's America. It's calm. It's nice. If you compare that to some of the Russian places where I fought, where you're fighting a Russian, and there's like all these Russians and all these long coats. It's cold. It's cranky, grumpy. That was hostile territory because they're looking at you, and you know.
Yeah.
The referees, what are the referees doing? You don't know. The guy gets knocked out, they bring him up, they give him a yellow card, the fight continues, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So this is UFC, this is USA, this is Cleveland. You know, it's great. It's home to me too. I've been hungry. Cain is going to be next in line, but you know, I'm a guy who likes to test myself. My career, when I look at all my fights, 86 fights in total, if you put K1 and MMA and UFC and everything together, I mean, you look at it and you can draw one conclusion. I like to test myself. And Cain Velasquez, former UFC heavyweight champion, he's done great versus Travis on UFC 200. I think he can't be missing to that list. So I would love to fight him after. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be deserving. You know, there might be another win needed from whatever. But looking at my overall record, we cannot not have Cain Velasquez. You know. You mean opponent?
Yeah.
No, yeah, Cain. Cain is the only one who's kind of like you know, a name, and that could be nice. Mm-hmm. And you know, he did well in his last fight, so if he keeps on going, then I could see that happen. Mm-hmm. I was a little bit dazzled by Verdum. I just thought he just did not look sharp in the whole thing leading up to it, and the crazy silly face he was doing, and his walkout. He just didn't look focused. And you need to be focused when you're champion. You need to, because you know, everybody's hungry. Everybody's coming for the belt. You need to compose yourself, and you know, people are coming. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm very competitive by nature, and I just don't like to give up. And at the same time, I'm also very creative. So I think combined, I just don't like to give up. I like to win, and I like to figure out how we're going to do it. And yeah, I think those two factors.